Howdy there, friends, and welcome to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome to Motorsport Manager, which is new to the channel. It's not a new game. I think it came out like a year and a half, 2 years ago, something like that. A little while back, but and I've had it for quite a while. I haven't gotten around to playing it. So I figured, why not share the experience with you guys? I played a little bit yesterday. Not for much though, but we're going to be, copying over a lot of what happened there. I'm thinking we'll go with, I don't know, medium session lengths. We'll go with that. Start your career with tutorials. We're going to turn that off because I went through the tutorials yesterday. And autosave, of course, is going to be on. We're going to continue. Here we are. This is me, I suppose. Let's go with completely average. Completely average. There we go. I'm gonna be from Norway because that's who I am. That's what I do. Backstory: ex-driver. Sounds fine. That gives us all these different categories here give us different benefits. This one gives us driver feedback rating +3, driver stat improvement rate increased. I feel like I'm about as fair as that, or maybe even that. We'll go with the fairest one because, that's the level I'm at. This is usually what I wear my hair as. I usually wear my hair like this unless I'm wearing something, or like that. Unless I'm wearing a cap. We'll go with that one. Facial hair is fine, and some glasses because I wear those bastards. Like that. We'll go move on. We're gonna choose a team. We're gonna create a new team. With different cars, hybrid power, and all new teams and drivers, this category offers a fresh challenge. Open wheel racing is seen by many as the pinnacle of motorsport. The best drivers from around the globe dream of competing in the World Motorsport Championship. I was planning on doing the single-seater, but then again, maybe this would be the way to go. Try something different, possibly. Let's try something different. We'll start with tier 2 because rather start low than up top, basically. And we'll continue on the GT Challenger, or GT Challenge possibly. Main text, completely go with CAG GT Racing. We're gonna be stationed out of Norway because we're so famous over here for our motorsport skill. This one looks kind of cool. Go with that one. Obviously gonna be a kind of bluish color to amplify the logo of maybe we should go with text in blue and this in white. Yeah, why not? As for our color scheme here, let's go with we got the blue again, blue and white, or white and some blue. I think white and some blue is the better option here. Alright, as for the car livery, you know what I mean? We can, beautiful. Can we stop it there? Probably not for long. There are a couple quite cool ones. Was it after this? Yes. How about this one? I think we'll go for that one. Primary color of the car, white. Sure. Secondary color, you can guess what this will be. Blue. Tertiary color. Red, maybe? How does orange look? Orange was not so cool. Or was that? How about green? No. Good blue. Blue is kind of like, sure, blue is cool, but maybe black. They'll pop. Maybe pink. Pink, maybe? Look at that, huh? No. I'm only flipping your coin box there. Yellow, maybe. We didn't look at yellow. A little bit of a dirty yellow color. Like that. Yeah, why not? Why that? Third color, the trim. I don't even know what did we just turn red? I have no clue what we just turned red, but you know, red is a fine color, so we'll throw some red in there. Just for reasons, right? Oh, we didn't apply the color. That would be why we couldn't see any red. Still can't see any red though. Alright, I'm sure there's some red on there somewhere. As for the sponsors, I'm thinking we'll, oops, oh well. We'll go with white and blue and the opposite color, so it will be, or is that the sponsor color now? How about black? Alright, so that's a sponsor. Can we find any other sponsor? That's another one. Alright, how about we make that blue then? Yeah, I think so. I don't think so. Maybe, or maybe we can use this as red. The wrong one. I'm thinking this one as red. No, no. This could possibly be yellow though. At least if it's only these two, the ones on each side there, then yellow works. Yeah, let's go with yellow. My color. There we are. Alright. Continue, I suppose? Yeah. Have you finished editing your team? Indeed I have. So we get two initial investment, or sorry, we get three, 1, 2, 3 initial investment offers, which gives us different benefits and, you know, various amounts of money, I suppose. We have the low pressure one, which gives us 3-star chassis in first season. Small starting financial package. We have the medium pressure one, which is 40% team marketability, medium starting financial package, or pre-built test track, large starting financial package, but also high pressure. I think we'll go with low because, you know, it's completely average gaming, not completely crazy gaming. Look at that logo though. I mean, should have gotten money for making that. You know, should contact the developers to say, hey, so I made this logo, I should get some money now. Probably not, but you know. Would have been nice if that was how it works. How it worked, wouldn't it? Alright, just loading up the game here. Any minute now. Any minute. There we are. Beautiful. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we are. Beautiful. Alright, so this is our 5 million? That's not much at all. Alright. Anyways, this is our starting screen. We can see all sorts of beautiful things here, like weather forecasts. We can see what kind of parts of the car is more crucial than others in the upcoming track. You can also, of course, scroll on and see which ones will be crucial in tracks to come after the first one. You can also see, of course, how many days it is until that race starts. Over here are two drivers. One is currently in second place, and one is in fifth. Not really sure if we should pay any attention at all to that, because at least in my experience, that stuff just drops not that long. Every pit crew member has 5. Yeah, short. I know that. Introduction to weight stripping. What? This one is new. I'll leave that be for now. 3-stage qualifying. Short. Okay. Introduction to energy recovery system. Okay, so there are quite a few new things in the GT series that wasn't here in the other series, the single-seater. You need to get hiring fast. Our drivers are awful, our designer is awful, our mechanics are awful. You need to get hiring fast, sure, as you heard you. Targets for the first season. We need to build up the team completely from scratch. Frankly, we have to have temporary staff and drivers, no sponsors, a weak car, and a shoddy HQ. Not much to do then. With this in mind, where do you think we can hope to finish by the end of the season? I'm thinking 10th is a stretch. You know? Stretching it further than I think we can. First of all, can I just say I am completely, I'm amazingly excited to be your assistant. I'll be around to update you with anyways, thanks for the opportunity. Let's make CAG GT Racing the best team in the world. Indeed, we shall. Alright, that was the mail we got. Let's have a look at our pit crew. They're all in decent shape. 4. I think we will do fine with these. Ooh, these guys are superbly good with the rear end jack. And this guy is better than this guy. Alright, we'll swap you for this guy, and then we'll swap this guy for that guy. Quite simply because you have better skills. Plain and simple. This guy also does refueling. This guy has better stats all over the place. Switch that guy out. Fixing and fixing. These are actually pretty decent stats for fixing. Well, we got someone with a higher fixing stat and same tire stat, so we'll switch that guy out. 3 for refueling is really not that much, but we can't switch him out with this guy because that guy has, you know, 0. Have a quick little look here. Oh, this guy is great. Alright, you're hired. Thank you, sir. Yes, please. Where did he go? There he is. You can take this spot. No, this was refueling, and you can take his spot. There we are. And do we have anyone? Find anyone who is good at fixing and tires? Fixing and tires. Green. Ooh, 10 is superb. But no. Alright, we'll leave that be for now then. Let's go on to some more interesting stuff, like our car, for example. Assign a new part for it. Where do we want to start though? We're not gonna have it done for this race anyways. Let's go with top speed or decelerations or brakes or brakes or engine. Any one of them relevant in the first race as well? Top speed is relevant. Alright. Obviously they're all relevant in all aspects of it. We'll go with fuel efficiency. Build part. Indeed, start building. Like that. Our HQ, anything we want to build upon? Factory, perhaps? That gives us plus 10 part development stuff. That comes in handy. That comes in really handy. Telemetry center test track also would be nice. Extra part improvement slots. All right, we'll go with this one, I think. How much? Cost per race? Cost 8 million, and all right, no, not yet. We need more money for this. Sponsors, how many yet? No. Guess we have to wait until our first race before we can get onto that one. Drivers. Have a look at them. Ooh, actually not as bad as I thought they would be. This guy's terrible though. But what can you do? Driver details. Adaptability, not so much. All right, well. I'm feeling positive for our drivers actually. Maybe I'm just must respond. All right, let's see here. There's one rather hefty rule active in this championship which you may not be used to, the energy recovery system. This system allows your cars to harvest energy as they race, which is then stored in a battery. As the manager, you can decide when to utilize this energy. Currently do this in one way. All right, power mode. Activate this mode is like lighting the blue touch button. Blue touch paper? Giving your car a huge speed boost. This drains your battery very quickly. Finally, remember that the RS is only active during a race. Fine. 3-stage qualifiers. The GT Series is going to be using 3-stage qualifying this year. I thought I'd send out a quick rundown of the rules before the first race of the season. As the name suggests, there will be 3 stages of qualifying: Q1, Q2, and Q3. Top 15 drivers from Q1 will go through to Q2, and the top 10 drivers from Q2 will go through to Q3. Furthermore, the top 10 drivers will need to start the race on the tires they finish qualifying with, which should help to keep things interesting. Okay. It's important that you know about GMA-wide change to car modifications on race weekends. Weight stripping allows teams to strip cars' parts down to the bare bones in order to decrease the overall weight of the car. Stripping the car parts hurts reliability, but increases performance. Any reliability loss due to weight stripping is repaired after the race. Teams can perform weight stripping before practice, qualifying, and races. However, any reliability lost in a previous session cannot be repaired until the race weekend is over. Gotcha. Continue. Spin the wheel of time, my friend. Interview requests, really? Alright. Accept interview, obviously. Well, you've certainly picked a tough task for your first job. Are you expecting to pick up any points at all this season? We're going to surprise a few people this year. Mark my words, points are definitely on the cards. I'm quietly confident that we'll manage a few decent finishes. But I'm making no promises. It will be a struggle. There's no denying it. Winning a few points would be wonderful and would make such a difference to our budget. We'll go cocky. Our 2 drivers did not like that. Our chairman, I think he didn't mind at all. Arturo Casillo is seen by the fans as your top driver. Do you agree with that, or would you say that, Bill? I'm lucky enough to have inherited 2 great drivers, and I cannot wait to see them race. In the UKSN season preview, I wrote that you're expected to finish 10th in the team's championship. Is that accurate, or do you think you can do better? The prediction seems fair, but I'm hoping that we're going to surprise you. Fair rounded question answer. We all remember your time as a fan favorite racer a few years back, but will you be able to transfer your skills to the management game? In racing, the pressure comes at 200 miles an hour. This should be a cakewalk. I know the ins and outs of what a racing driver needs to make a car great. So I'm sure I'll be fine. This is pretty different to what I'm used to, but I know that the fans will support me, and that's the main thing. We'll go with the middle one. You're welcome, sir. What's this? Alright, retiring at the end of the season. Fair. Don't care. Here we go. We got some sponsor contracts, finally. Alright, so the way this works, these ones are fixed payments, so you get a set amount of money after each race. These ones have goals to achieve for each race. And they all last for a set amount of races. Upfront payment of 500,000 or 150,000 per race. I'm thinking we'll go for this one. Just the overall better deal. Alright, so we finished our engine part, and we're gonna give it to one of the drivers. Arturo or Casino is currently our best driver, so he would be the natural person to give it to. However, at present, that part is has so low reliability that it's not really worth giving it to anyone. We might look into creating another one and start increasing build time plus 5 days, but top speed plus 40. Reliability plus 30%, top speed negative 10. I get the top 2 max versus top speed, alright, 25. And that is 25 versus 62. Alright, so you can increase the performance more. Thinking we might want to go for this one. Will cost quite a bit. It will take 17.9 days to make, but we'll go for it. Make one heck of an engine. And improve parts. Here we go. They got nothing at the moment. They should have done that a long time ago, but what can you do? We'll do each one of those. Anything else with low reliability? I think this might be the lowest one. Won't bother with engine because we'll have one for each of the drivers by the time that becomes an issue. So I think we'll increase that one. And we'll start working on our brakes, I think. Like that. We'll allocate it somewhat uneven. So ish like that. Fine. And let's have a look at the mail we got. Yep. We are aware that we are going to race in not the long. I'm becoming deeply concerned by our lack of investment into the handling of the car. Fine. Landing as your rear after the season. Season opener in Vancouver. Everyone is excited. And that's our new part. Travel to Vancouver. Indeed. Yeah, I think I started mentioning this and then I stopped again. You can fit different parts to different cars, and you could make the parts in... we'll start from the beginning. This here is designing and making a new part. Then you can fit that part to your car to improve its... Or to your cars. You have 2 cars, one for each driver. And you can fit that part to the person who needs it the most. Or the person who deserves it the most. Meaning, possibly the one who is in the lead. Anyways, let's just head on over to Vancouver. Let's race. It's gonna be expensive going there and back. We need to pick up some more sponsorship contracts. Round 1 of 10, Vancouver GP. Come on now. And we're waiting. I mean, to me, the game is made really well, but I feel like there something of the excitement is missing. My opinion. Sorry about that. So what we're doing now is we're doing a couple of practice runs, which means we can get some feedback on the cars as to what the drivers think of the cars. And based on that, we can fine-tune the cars a little. So if we go to car setup here, see our engineers would suggest we are somewhere in the green zones here. Then we don't know what the drivers think of it at this very moment. But we can change that setup here with, say, switching this over. We can also, you know, reduce the weight, ballast of some sort, a description or other. We can adjust the gearbox. We'll go a little short on that, like so. Our handling should probably a little closer to the middle. We'll try something like that to begin with. Ultra soft. The softer the tire, the quicker they wear out, but the faster they go. So these ones wear out quicker. These ones slower. These ones even slower. Wet tires even slower than that again. But intermediate and wet tires also works better for wet surfaces, obviously. That's what that's all about. Select drivers. Yeah, well, user and user will obviously be our two drivers. You ever think? Take practice. There we go. We'll just send you out. Yeah, we already went through this. Since we can go for a 3-lap stint. Qualifying trim. Oh, I don't remember the difference between these two. We'll go with the qualifying one. Why not? And ultra soft indeed. Send out. And we'll go for you, and we'll go for the 3-lap one. Qualifying, all is good. And all is good. Send out. Now we can switch between our cars by clicking their portraits down here. And we can also switch between different sorts of aggression and stuff like that. So they can be more aggressive. They can try to overtake other cars more heavily, but as a result burn more fuel and wear out the tires more. And you can also see they come up with different things that they wish was different about the cars. Handling is feeling superb here, guys. Nice work. Good stuff, good stuff. Now it's raining and our ultra soft cars, tires, probably ain't gonna do us any favors on that score. They most certainly won't. So for if I remember correctly, we get another test run after this one, where we can switch out the tires for something a little bit more, you know, the wet appropriate. We shift the ballast around a bit. Feels too heavy. What? like the ballast can go forward towards the front. Alright? They both think that, apparently. I'm guessing. There we go. Oops. Oh, there we go. Alright, knowledge. Let's see what he thinks. Poor cornering, handling, good. Speed balance, good. Alright, did he also want it towards the front, though? I think he did. Did he not? I think so. And then try to turn the tires a little. Gear ratio right there. Something like that. Stints. Continue on with 3. Tire type. Gonna be about as wet as it gets. So let's go with those. And send out. And then, oh, we lost. That's a little unnecessary. Full speed ahead. I think this guy also will come into Lahan. Why is he not dropping by the gear ratios are what? Here we go. Now we'll look here. Cornering, not particularly pleased with that. Try to increase that a little. Our cornering. Like that. Try something like that. That's kind of radically different, but what can you do? Stints. Do 3 laps. Let's go wet. Send this guy out. I push the ballast forward even more. Thought we just did that on your last step in. Excellent. Alright. Final minute of session. I mean, we're dropping like flies on the side here. We're driving on wet tires when it's not wet at all anymore. Oh well. What can you do? Anyways, I think we'll leave it there for today. If you enjoyed the episode so far, please be sure to like click the like button. Next episode, we'll easily get into the first race, and this was just the practice runs. If you want to stay up to date on all things average, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Well then, here we are.